What's up, everybody? Just kind of wanted to wish all you mothers out there a happy Mother's Day. Working on my raised bed. I got two raised beds here. Just kind of take you around a little bit. Uh, just kind of guys. Got some more tomato plants there that I've planted. These over here are the green onions. Uh, in the process of doing probably three more beds. Going to There's an area back over in here I got to clean up and till. Um, it's just one of them things. I thought I'd wish y'all a happy Mother's Day. Uh, it's just I noticed one of the cats got into the birds. If you can hear that bird chirping, I think he's mad at me, thinking I'm the one that done it. But uh, it knocked down a bird's nest, and I've been meaning to get it knocked down, but I think one of the cats, how he got up in the tree and jumped over there and knocked it down, I don't know, but kind of had to laugh because they've been chewing me out all morning. Got this little kind of a mess right now, but I had all my starter plants and things in here. I noticed. I was thinking, when she done the laundry and stuff, it'd draw moisture from the dryer vent and that. But I think it's really not helped a whole lot. Um, that's just part of it. Um, you live and learn. Some of my starters didn't start. I'll try to go up here and get my chair, and maybe I won't lose you guys. Been having a hard time with the connection. It's a beautiful day. The winds blowing. Um, Shoo-wee, it's warm out. Um, but yeah, that's what I'm doing on this Mother's Day. We took my mom to an eating place the other night. That way nobody, um, we could get in. There wasn't hardly anybody there, so we done good on that aspect. But um, there was nobody out there. We went to, I don't know if a lot of you people have ever ate at AQ, but it's a local franchise we have here, AQ Chicken, and it's almost home style cooking. It's very good food. I don't know, I made breakfast for her and my wife this morning. Um, it was made a lot of fixings. I'll put it that away. But none of it went to waste. Made them egg sandwiches and bacon and sausage, and made hash browns. I like the way I make my hash browns. I make hash browns with a lot of the cheese, and then I try to get it as crispy as I can on one side, and then the hash browns on the other. So um, everybody kind of enjoyed that. So, but yeah, I'm hoping everybody's having a good Mother's Day, and uh, I'm I'm real happy with the way my raised beds are turning out. Uh, I just kind of wanted to say hey to y'all and see how everybody was doing. So if you watch it in the aftermath, that's okay too. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot to say. I just kind of wanted to show you guys my raised beds are doing very well. I'll turn it around and then we'll just go from there. That's there. There's a small raised bed there. That's out of an old container top that I had. and I just flipped it over, and it's full of dirt, tomatoes. These are all my peppers. I got a lot of peppers, and that one has some peppers and stuff in it. Them back there are all tomatoes in that row. This one I don't have full yet. That one is radishes. The other one are your bigger tomatoes. Yeah, if you'll notice, I don't know if I can zoom in on it or not, but I'm already getting peppers. You got one, if I can do it. I think you guys can see it though, it's right there. So I'm starting to get some. That's kind of making me happy. Most of them are off of seeds, I believe. I just noticed this one over here too is getting one. So it looks like I'm going to have plenty of peppers. The tomatoes back there, hopefully they'll start producing. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have some peppers coming out my ears, but that's okay. I like peppers. Now, if I only had the hog for the bacon, I'd be doing good. But it's just one of them deals, you know. I wanted to see if some of my old seeds and stuff would grow, if I could do it from the seed, and most all of them I have. Some of the tomato plants, the cherry red tomatoes, she likes so well. For some reason I haven't had any luck with them. I did when I had the aquaponics. I could grow them in the water and stuff, but oh yeah, I love green tomatoes. That's why I have so many plants, because she likes the red, and I'm into the green, fried green tomatoes, and that's the only way to fly. And then I've crossed, if it'll work, I've crossed a tomato and a pepper. And I'll just see if it works. I had a buddy said that he planted some peppers in with his tomatoes, and some of his tomatoes had a little bit of the zesty. I think it was all psychological, I told him, but I said I'm going to try it and just see if it'll work. He claims that they will kind of, you know, if you plant them close together, you'll get a little bit of a zesty, hot taste. You know, we'll see. I think he's pulling my leg, but you know, I had a few extra seeds and a few extra tomatoes, and we'll just see what happens. I don't, you know, don't believe everything I hear, but I thought I'd give it a shot. He said he did some bell peppers that way also. I got to go get some more dirt. I'm gonna, you know, we eat a lot of bell peppers and things, so that's probably the way I'm gonna go. Yeah, that's what, and if I was on the computer, I'd give you a Blue Wrench. I'm sorry, I'm not, you know, for you guys, it's in here. If you're a new subscriber or whatever, I'm not on the computer, and I'm not sure how to do it on the phone, but, you know, I don't only do tools and things. I just, you know, this is kind of relaxing. I enjoy coming out here every now and then and messing with my plants and stuff. And this year it's been pretty good year so far for me. They're all starting to grow. Like I said, I think I had 6 egg cartons that I planted early. Out of the 6, I had 2 that nothing happened. You know, I watered them every day. I took care of them, but for some reason they didn't pop up or whatever, which is no big deal. They were mainly all tomato plants, so. you know, and sometimes I think it's, uh, you know, you get ahead of the game too sometimes. And I know there's certain planting seasons for certain things, and that's one thing I know I got to research. What's up, Matt? I'm glad you did. I'm just kind of wishing everybody happy Mother's Day and showing my raised gardens and that, not just kind of being lazy. We had to break down, turn on the air, so I was enjoying the Oh, I understand people's got things to do, and you know, that's the whole part of life. You know, we all have our lives to do, and I'm glad you did stop by. So it's you know, hopefully everything's going good for you. I've noticed we've got a lot of new people in some of the streams and that. I just got on here for a little while to wish everybody happy Mother's Day, and kind of wanted to show off my garden and stuff. It's nothing spectacular, but kind of makes me feel good that I do have a little bit of a green thumb. I was kind of wishing I would have left my aquaponics greenhouse up, not took it down. But yeah, it's been fairly hot. I've got after I finish the driveway, I've got a lady that wants me to, she's got an older trailer house and wants me to help her remodel it. But there's a lot, to it, and I really don't want to hurt her feelings, you know. But I think I'm just going to tell her straight up, you know, I'm going to do it hourly. We were talking maybe by the job. She's got so much. She's buying all the materials, so I think I'm just going to tell her hourly. The bad thing of it is where I have to go. It's a long drive. Well, and that's the whole thing, and she's done pretty well, and I understand it's got sentimental value. It was her dad, and she lost him a couple years ago. She has a hard time, you know, doing some of the stuff herself, but she's done really well with what she's had to work with. And it was one of the old trailers that had paneling all the way through it, and she has went in there, which is a great idea. I never even thought of this. She took the $7 boxes of patch material and that you use for drywall, and she's put it on there, filled in the cracks on the paneling and stuff. Then she went back and she mixed up a bunch of mud, taped the floor down really good, covered it up, and she splattered it, you know. And when she was telling me this, I was, you know, I couldn't even imagine, you know, what it was going to look like. But she done a really nice job. It almost looks like when you take the paper bags and things and do that, it almost looks like that. And then she painted it a brown, mixed brown and white in with it, And I'll have to get some pictures of it and let you guys. She done a really nice job, and she done the same way in the kitchen, but she just used that spackle stuff on it, and you know, she's getting about out as cheap as she can, but a lot of places the floor, that's what she wants me to fix and help her raise the floor. Um, you know, and that's what I told her. What's up, David? It's just one of them things. I don't know, you know, I don't want to ruin a good friendship there, and I don't know how to tell her on some of the things, because the one room we're going to have to cut the floor up, and where the bathroom is, the toilets fell through. And all right, Matt. It's just one of them things you don't know. Um, you know, how to price it to somebody, and you know, I don't want her to think I'm taking advantage of her, because she's had some people take advantage of her. You know, her husband apparently is not that I don't know, motivated, or don't know a whole lot about carpentry. He just, you know, he don't want no part of it, which, you know, I can understand. You know, you work a 9-to-5 job, and the weekends you want to go turkey hunting or whatever. I can't say that I blame him. Um, and you know, she wants to get out as cheap as possible, but and that's what I told her. You know, there's things that, you know, I'm gonna have to build a new deck for off of the trailer house. There's really nothing there to what I want to say, the way the trailer's set up to fasten to the trailer. Um, so it's going to have to be like a floating, and I understand she don't want it into the trailer in case they ever did decide to move it out. It's just one of them things, you know. Uh, I don't know. It's you just sometimes wonder. Um, I understand it's sentimental value, but you know, some people, you know, I'm not saying she wants to go cheap, but you know, she don't want to spend a whole lot of money, and you know, sometimes that's not the only way to go. You know, if you're gonna keep the plates or whatever, I think she needs to, you know, do it and do it right, rather than just spend the money haphazardly. I'll put it that way. Um, but overall, it's a beautiful day out. Uh, I need to get on working, cleaning the yard a little bit, but it's just one of them lazy days. Been watching the boob tube most of the morning, and come out here, got to messing with the garden, so I thought I'd do a live video real quick. Um, Glad some of you guys stopped by. Um, Sounds like the neighbor's getting ready to mow his yard, so I guess I'm gonna jump off here, guys. I'm glad you stopped by. I just, like I said, I wanted to kind of say hey, and we probably do another live stream. Go and see. I may start lunch or supper. I don't know. It was good to, y'all be safe too. Thanks for stopping by, guys, and I'll see you in the next live stream.